I've got an hour and 40 minutes before I've got to be in work, maybe a little bit less. I've got a workout to do, 2 kilometre warm up, and then a big session. That's the warm up done. Now the workout is 5 minutes, 4 by 75 seconds, 5 minutes, 4 by 75 seconds, 5 minutes. But I want to keep it, around 5k pace if I can for the 5-minute reps. A little bit quicker for the 75-second sprints. So now I'm going to get this workout on the go. That was a 2 kilometre warm up. Finished that warm up at 3 AM. Started it at 2:50 or something. Now I'm going to get this show on the road. How was that? I'm not gonna lie. The time right now is 3:40 AM and that was a solid workout. I'm just catching my breath back. That was 9.47 kilometres in length. God, I was literally like 500 metres off completing a 10k for an interval session, which is mad. So the average pace was 3:54 per k for the whole workout, but there was a ton of recoveries in that. The first 5-minute rep was 3:45 per k, and then there was a 2-minute recovery. And after that, the 4 75-second reps were a bit slow. They were like 3:30-ish per k each rep, and the recoveries were in like the 4:40s. They were pretty slow compared to what I'm used to. I just wasn't feeling it in the first part of it. The middle 5-minute rep I think averaged at 3:42 per k. Then the 75-second sprints after that were a little bit cleaner. I think the first 4 were uphill, and then the last 5-minute rep averaged at 3:40 per k, which for a last 5-minute rep on like 8.5 whatever kilometres it was deep at that point to go into that 5-minute rep to hit a 3:40 per k split to almost finish the workout with 10k. Yeah, that's decent. I'll take that. And it was all done at sub 40 pace, mad in my fitness at the minute. So I'm just going to do a 2 kilometre cool down now, and then I've got less than an hour to get in work. But I'll have this ticked off, which is a major win for me. Major. Anyway, someone's house alarm's going off. I suppose the only people on the road tonight are taxis, drug dealers, thieves, and me doing 5-minute reps and 75-second sprints with 2-minute and 1-minute floats. Anyway, cool down. Go and sign on for my shift now. It is 4:30. My shift starts in 10 minutes. Come down here, there's a bus coming. Sharston Depot, find out what bus I'm on. I know exactly what route I'm on. Doing the 43 today.
Please select product. Please select your card or your mobile phone. Authorizing. Thanks.
I've got my board. Found out what bus I'm on, which is irrelevant because they're all basically the same in here now. It's one of the new ones, the ultraliners. I've got 5 minutes. I'm going to have my coffee. Then I'm going to get cracking on this shift and go get the checks done on the bus. That's all the buses in front of me gone. All the checks on my bus is done. So now I just need to set off. I set off from here in the next couple of minutes. Just get everything sorted. Let's rock and roll. Let's turn the lights out and get out of here and go to the airport. Well, I've ended up leaving 1 minute late from that stand because I opened the doors with 5 minutes to go. before I had to depart, which is plenty of time, and I just had loads of people asking me loads of questions about where the bus was going, and one guy paid me in a £20 note, which is mad at this time in the morning, so I had to get me change out for that. And then some other guy paid me in literally pennies, 5p's, 10p's, coppers. I was like, oh man, it's too early for this. Anyway, on the roll now, on the road now. The 43 to town. Let's go. My ticket machine says I left that stop 2 minutes late. How the hell can you leave the airport 2 minutes late after opening your doors 5 minutes early? One guy wanted a weekly ticket and he didn't have cash, or he said he didn't have cash. And I said I can't do it without cash. The machine won't let me. Weekly tickets have to be cash. And he was kind of going back and forward with me for a bit about it, like I could change my mind, and it's like, I don't think you understand. The machine won't let me do it. I am not allowed to do it, and it won't let me do it. And then he disappeared, and then he come back with cash. Like a minute later, I was like, oh, bloody hell. Coming up to my third timing point on this trip, third, and I'm still 2 minutes late from leaving the airport. You just cannot get that time back. Other than that though, it's been pretty quiet. Coming into Piccadilly now. We'll be on the stand 1 minute early, so that's good. All worked out in the end. Usually does. You catch your time up here and there. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Yep, 1 minute early. So, we've got 11 minutes before we've got to leave. Hang on, when have I got to leave here now? I've got to leave here at 25 past, so yeah, 11 minutes on the stand. There's not much point in going around the block, because by the time we get there I've got to come back. So I'll just relax here for a minute, have a walk round, and then set off as the 43. Some guy just fell asleep on the bus and he was a nightmare to wake up. I'm like, come on, get off the bus, and he's like, no, shaking his head. I'm like, you're getting off the bus, man. You know what I mean? And he's got off the bus now and he's gone over to another bus stop stand to get the bus somewhere else. Sometimes you get that, people fall asleep on the bus. They'll even say, why didn't you wake me up at my stop? And it's like, are you joking me, mate? I don't even know where your stop is. I like to open the doors and let the passengers on with a maximum of 5 minutes. It gives me time to load up and leave. I give myself the best possible chance to get off the stand on time, and I open the doors with 5 minutes to go, and that way I'm gone. If I open the door with 3 minutes before I leave and I leave the stand 2-3 minutes late, then it's on me, you know what I mean? But if I give people enough time to get on and board, depending on how busy it is, I've opened the door with 7 minutes to go because I've just seen an absolute herd of people on the stand, and I thought, wow, this is going to take a while to get all you lot loaded on. So I'm going to open my doors with 5 minutes to go anyway. I'm leaving it at 25 past 6. So I can't imagine it being that busy in town at 25 past 6 in the morning. It won't take 5 minutes to load the people up. Right, we are leaving Piccadilly on time. Just as I suspected, and the sun is coming up, which is even better. That's the first time that's happened to me in quite a while. Leaving Piccadilly with just a full load like that at this time in the morning anyway. Well, it's a good job I put my numbers up with like 6 minutes to go. Town is one busy gaff, man, at this time of the day. Pulling into Piccadilly now, I might as well just put my numbers straight up and just load up and go, because there's 6 minutes between me arriving here and supposedly setting off. Like, I only had 6 minutes, but you know, otherwise I would have been stood there for a lot longer. And I think I left about 1 minute late, so all in all, it's not that bad. There was people at the first bus stop as well at Portland Tower trying to get on. It's like, can't stop there. No one wants to get off, and I'm loaded up to the absolute hill here. I am right at the point where I'm going to change over with the next driver. So that was Lee, with me. So I should be at the timing point at 9:14. It's 9:13, so I've almost made it on time, but it's kind of hard to really get this service on time at this time of the day. Right, there we go. It looks like I've got it to the next driver 1 minute late, and nobody's even here. Don't believe it. They're supposed to be here waiting for me now. Oh, I'm on time. Thought I was a little bit late. Back at the depot now for my meal break, and I'm so glad I got that session done this morning. I think there's a lot of good value in the fact that getting out there, getting a good session, hard workout done, whatever it is you're doing, that early in the morning, before the morning's even begun properly. It just sets your day off in the right way, especially if you've got that, you have to be in the right mindset for it, but there's not like it. I've got a stint on the 101s and the 103s next, which it's not really much, so I'm happy about that. I finished just after 1:30, which is great, and I get to go home and see my mum for her birthday, so that's good too. The rest of the morning flew by because it was the shortest part of my day, but I'm in the second year doing this job now, and one thing I've learned is from my last job that was more physical, this is a lot more mental, and if you approach the day with the right mindset and positivity, plus a good hard 2 AM workout, then there's nothing much that can really derail your day. That is another day done and dusted on the buses, and a good day as well, because I got that session in this morning, and now I've not had nothing to eat since this morning, so I am literally looking forward to going home and getting some scram.